basis of the social structure, as is seen in their naming conventions. Saudi are cognizant of their heritage and their clan and their extended family, as well as their nuclear family. Saudis take their responsibility to their family quite seriously. Families tend to be large and the extended family is quite close. The individual derives a social network and assistance in time of need for the family. Nepotism is considered a good thing, since it implies that employing people one knows and trust is of primary importance. Now I will talk about etiquette and customs in Saudi. Meeting etiquette. Men shake hands. Good friends may greet each other with a handshake and kiss on each cheek. Women generally hug and kiss close friends. Women would not greet men in public if they are not from the family. When Saudis greet each other, they take their time and converse about general things. Gifts giving etiquette. Gifts are not the norm as in many other countries. If you are invited to a Saudi house, bring something small as a thank you. Flowers do not make a good gift for a man, although a woman could give them to her hostess. Never give alcohol as a gift. Usually, gifts are not open when received. Now, I will talk about dining etiquette. Saudi socialize primarily in restaurants and international hotels when entertaining expatriates who they do not know well. After some time, you will be invited to the house. Entertainment will generally be same-sex only. If both sexes are included, they will be in separate rooms. If you are invited to a Saudi house, you should usually remove your shoes. Dress conservatively. Try to arrive at the invited time. Punctuality is appreciated, but not crucial. Show respect for the elders by greeting them first. Accept the offer for Arabian coffee and dates, even if you do not normally drink coffee. If you are invited for a meal, understand that will be a great deal of socializing and small talk before the meal is served. Finally, table manners. If the meal is on the floor, sit cross-legged or kneel on one knee. Eat only with the right hand, as the left hand considered unclean. Try a bit of everything that is served. Meals are generally served family style. Honored guests are often offered the must prized pieces, such as sheep's head, so be prepared. There is often more food than you can eat. Part of Saudi hospitality and generosity is to shower guests with abundance. There is a little conversation during meals so that diners may relish the food. Thank you all for coming today, and I hope to see all of you in Saudi Arabia one day to experience more about our culture.
We as students strive to achieve our highest goals by following the footsteps of those who preceded us. Our fellow student, Abdulrahman Al-Harbi, would like to speak about a few Saudi scientists who have mastered their domain and have led the path that we intend to follow.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight I'm going to talk about two great Saudi people, Dr. Abdullah Rabia and the Saudi inventor Muhammad Abu Diya. Dr. Abdullah Rabia was born in 1954. He studied and graduated from King Saud University in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, with an honor degree in medicine in 1979. After that, he came here to Canada to study in the University of Alberta to get his master's degree in 1985. He got his internship and PhD from the University of Alberta in 1987. He wrote a book recently which he called My Experience, which talks about his life story in medicine. Memberships and scientific trophies he holds: the best research in Alberta University in 1985. He was awarded the best surgeon in Alberta. He's a member of the Canadian Association of General Surgeries. He's a member of Canadian Association of Pediatric Surgery. In 2009, Dr. Abdullah Rabia became the Health Minister of Saudi Arabia. That was Dr. Abdullah Rabia. Now, I'd like to talk about a very special person, the Saudi inventor, Muhammad Abu Diyad. Muhammad was born in 1987 in Jeddah City, Saudi Arabia. He always wondered what was in his toys, so discovering them and breaking them open became his childhood hobby. He grew up and studied physics. He grew up with his love to physics and attended King Fahd University of Petroleum and Minerals, one of the best universities in the Middle East, to study space engineering. By the age of 20, Muhammad already invented 20 inventions. Some of his most important inventions: special designed gloves for blind people that translate sign language and produce it as voice. Security system that prevents car from flipping over. Along with these inventions, Muhammad came up with his greatest invention ever: the submarine Sadr al-Uruba, which means Arab's Falcon. Arab's Falcon can reach down to 6,525 meters, which is the deepest point man could ever reach for collecting data in the ocean. And by that, Muhammad broke the world record was held by the Japanese submarine Shinkai, which can reach down to 6,500 meters. Muhammad spent 4 years almost indoor making his submarine. During these 4 years, Muhammad said he heard the word impossible more than 232 times. He wasn't frustrated or disappointed, but more motivated every time someone told him that. At the 3rd of April, 2008, Muhammad had a tragic accident. He was hit by a car. Muhammad lost his sight and right leg in the accident. That didn't stop him from carrying on his normal life as a genius. Muhammad gave more than 100 public speeches after the accident. He founded an invention school to graduate more Saudi inventors, and he's now completing his studies in space engineering. So that was only 2 of the great Saudi people in Saudi Arabia. And thank you for listening.